G'day everyone, Viv here. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back. I don't normally paint miniatures on the channel. I'm a massively uncoordinated painter, and I don't think it would make for very interesting viewing. You know, my knowledge of color theory and all that sort of business is, fairly rudimentary. But I thought I'd film this at least. And the video is not really about the painting of this miniature, as much as it is really about my wife. When I look at this miniature, it reminds me of her. I got it in a Kickstarter earlier this year from Midland Miniatures. I usually paint the skin first. I'm a super lazy painter, so my method is usually a flat flesh with a wash, basically. When I look at this miniature, I see a young woman on her way to see some friends. And that's one of the things I love about Kim, is that she's a really, really good friend. She talks to her friends constantly on the phone, and it'll be lovely to have them over again once all this COVID stuff settles down. I wanted this miniature to look plain and humble, but yet bold and confident, so I gave her a very light under tunic and then used some purple and red to add some boldness to the figure. When I look at this figure, I see a young woman who's just come back from visiting her family. And that's one of the things that I love about Kim, is she's so close with her family. Her family lives interstate and she constantly talks to them, and I think that's a wonderful thing. I normally thin my paints quite a lot when I paint with a zenithal undercoat, and you can see it in the purple. The highlights are coming through because the paint was so thin. This red is thicker than I normally would paint. When I look at this miniature, I see a young woman who's just come back from work, and this is one of the things that I love about Kim. She's absolutely amazing at her job. She's a wonderful teacher, and it's so exciting to see someone doing something that they're passionate and excited about. As I was saying, I'm a fairly lazy painter, so most of my flesh starts off with a wash, but in this case I do actually highlight the miniature, and I even do the eyes. I really should figure out how to use that camera properly. I think I'm recording, but I'm actually not. So let's wrap this up. I love you, Kim. Thank you so much for all your support, all of your patience, and everything that you do for Charlotte and I. Your support over these many years has allowed me to do what I do here at Knights of Dice, and I couldn't be happier. To finish this miniature so I can give it as a gift to Kim, I cut up some acrylic while I was at the studio and engraved a special happy birthday message on there. It was pretty simple then, just glue the miniature down to the acrylic and there we go. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Thanks for everything.